Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Cowboy Bebop episode 13. So, last time we had Faye running into the man or woman or both. I'm not sure what it was, but trying to kill, or I guess maybe capture him in the shower because she learned that he has a bounty. I believe that's why she did it, right? I'm trying to remember now. What did she figure out the bounty thing? I think she did. Um, and we also had Spike going after Vicious, who he thought that was using an alias of shoot, what was her name? It was a girl's name that he recognized, someone from his past, and he wanted to meet her again, but it ended up just being Vicious using that name while doing his drug business stuff, and ran into him. There was a gunshot. Spike was laying down on the ground. Didn't see any blood or anything, but that's pretty much where the episode ended. And also, Spike and Jet seemed to have a falling out before that too, right? And kind of like went their separate ways a little bit. We saw Jet in a bar for a little bit. That thought he was a fugitive, like on the run kind of thing. That was kind of funny. Even though it ended up being a bar for bounties, yet he is a bounty hunter, so it was pretty funny. But anyway, just so you guys know, my throat is a little bit sore, so if I'm a little bit quieter, I'm trying to push through it. I'm not doing it intentionally, just so you guys know. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right into the opening. Man, I love this opening. I'm worried. If next episode has the same opening, then I think we're okay that we'll have the same opening for the rest of the show. I wonder if the Cowboy Bebop live action has a similar opening to this. Or if it just doesn't even have one. Alright. A little bit of flashback to what's going on. Julia, that was her name. Faye. And Faye gets a surprise. We didn't get to see the boobs again, damn it! I'm just kidding. They skipped that part. Alright, Spike. Did you actually get hit? Okay, on the same unit, in the same unit on Titan. So is it like a war military kind of thing then? Jeez. Good God. Did the bombs, like, completely just vaporize the skin off them, or has the fighting been going on so long that people are already skeletons? Hmm. Hmm. Jeez. Oh. Saving him from a scorpion. What a badass. Hmm. Really? Huh. Interesting. Damn. Jesus. Hmm. So that was the only other woman he's seen in the last 2 years that was attractive, anyway. Hmm. Huh. That was a lot of things. Okay. He's still alive. Of course. So is that mark on his jacket where he got shot, then? Tranquilizer. Ah. Okay. So it wasn't actually a bullet that shot. I was gonna say, there's like no blood, like... If they wanted to leave an impact in the last episode, they could have let a blood pool start, like, filling in the snow and stuff. If they really wanted to worry us that much, but... That makes sense. Oh god, this guy. Get his ass kicked over and over. I'm gonna go find an honest job. Oh my god. They kicked the gang member mentality right out of him. When he just stumbled upon it, I guess. And he didn't even realize it at first. Well, you found Faye. Jet just getting the wrong idea. If you catch him, I'll let you back on. Alright. So before, when they were talking about the... What are you doing, Ed? What? So random. That was Vicious talking to Gren, right? I'll send a woman. Is the woman gonna be him? Is that Gren right there, actually? Just dress differently. Okay. Yep. Shit! Well, I don't think that was a Titan Opal. That was a bomb. And he somehow knew. Oh. Damn, it had a transmitter in it. Hmm. Did he take the bullet for him? No! Lynn! I didn't know him very well, but... Jesus. Shit! That's cool. Just... Is it 2-on-1? Is it going to be Gren and Spike? That seemed like it hit. Oh shit. Nice. Spike shot it down. Good shit, Spike. Good shit. Why is he coughing? Is it due to, like, the altitude, potentially? Like... I don't know if the damage caused, like, the air to be unstable. Jesus! Oh. Left it in the bag with the drugs. So he can hear that now, can't he? Oh, shit! They already attached a bomb to it. Nice. That's a hell of a payback. Oh, damn, I didn't expect that. Used when, like, the song ended as a, like, trigger for the detonation. Gren. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so he got shot then. Hmm. Damn. Wait, so can that ship still fly? Ah. We heard him say that before. Hmm. Interesting. So it towed him part of the way there, I guess? Damn. Some crazy music going on in the background. Well, he didn't catch the bounty, technically. Will he let him back on? I let him in anyway. I figured. Hmm. She jealous of Julia? These guys again. Ah. Is that Gren? Since he left Gren, like, drifting in space, was that passing by supposed to be Gren then? The warrior that died? I was curious who that was supposed to be when this started. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. Damn. Even the credits are different? We're not getting our usual song? This is a first. Just playing some of his sax and everything. Guess we'll just keep watching. We usually watch the end credits anyway. I don't know if, I doubt there's going to be anything after, but we'll just keep watching. Alright, that is it, guys, for episode 13. Damn. Alright, that was an interesting episode. We got some more flashes into, like, Spike and Vicious's past and stuff like that, right? But we also learned a bit more about what Gren is up to and everything. So, I guess what do I want to talk about first? I guess we'll go over Gren first. So apparently he was a soldier fighting on the planet Titan with Vicious, and ended up having like a connection with Vicious. Thought he was a better person than he seemingly was. You know, gave like saved him from like the Scorpion and gave him the music box, but it turned out that the music box thing had a transmitter on it. Now, I don't know how Gren got to know Julia, right? That's still something where I'm a little bit unsure of, because somehow Spike, Vicious, and Gren all like knew Julia pretty well, seemingly, to the point where Vicious knew that if he gave, like, I think Vicious knew at the time when he just met Gren that if he gave him the music box with the transmitter, that would lead to Julia, maybe, if I understood that right. But either way, he gave him the music box that had the transmitter on it, and then also framed Gren for being a spy, which maybe having the transmitter is what helped frame him, you know, or whatnot. So he became a fugitive and everything because of Vicious. You know, and he's been looking for Vicious this whole time, I think, in order to find out if it was true, because, you know, he had this, like, immediate connection to Vicious, and he just couldn't, seemingly couldn't bring himself to, what am I trying to say? He couldn't bring himself to believe that Vicious would do this to him, seemingly, you know, but due to being, it seemed like he was in prison for a time, or whatever, or just on the run. Shit, which one was it? Was he in prison for a bit, and then he talked about having issues sleeping, like insomnia, while he was locked up, and then because of the insomnia, he got into drugs and everything, and those drugs made his hormones go unbalanced, and that's why he's, like, seemingly a guy with boobs, you know, which is crazy. Remind me not to take those drugs. Like, drugs that can just, like, change your hormones that much and mess with your body that much. That's crazy. But yeah, so, because I know he is on the run now, right? And there's a bounty on his head and everything, but at the time, he, what's it called? I'm trying to find the spot during the episode. Okay, so that's when Faye's already locked up, which means it's before all that he says what happened, right? Um, let's see, I think I might have found it. After I came home from the war, I was imprisoned. Okay, so he was imprisoned. They suspected that I was a spy. I heard that Vicious testified against me. Yup. In prison, I went insane from insomnia. As a result, I became a drug addict. There were side effects. My hormonal balance went out of whack, and this is what happened. Okay. Alright. That's basically what I wanted to know. So he was imprisoned. That's what I thought I read, but then I know that he has a bounty on his head now, so maybe he was imprisoned for being a spy and then he got out normally, or maybe he escaped from prison or something. But then maybe he has the bounty on his head because of what he did after that, he's selling these he's selling these drugs and everything, so it quite possibly could have just been that, But yeah, kind of a sad story of someone else that looked up to Vicious, kind of like Spike seemed to in a way, and now Vicious just doesn't give a shit and is, either trying to kill, or doesn't care if the people who used to be in his life die at all, and a lot of people are realizing it now, but that's really gonna suck if someone you look up to ends up being like that, but yeah, all right. And he ended up dying. Spike gave him his last request and started bringing him to Titan so that way he can, die on the battlefield that he once fought on before his life went crazy and everything. But man, that sucks. Like, I mean, Gren was a cool character. It didn't hit me as hard as Rocco did, but he was still like a pretty cool character, and it sucks that he went out like that. But we got some more hints at Spike's backstory here too, right? Where I think it was some more flashes, kind of like things that we've already seen, but with like a little bit more context, possibly. One of the things that Julia always said was that Spike has two different color eyes, but I didn't notice. The best I could notice here when it showed Spike's eyes were like maybe one was slightly darker than the other one. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to be I don't know if that two different colored eyes is supposed to literally mean different colored eyes, or if it's some kind of figure of speech that just means something different, like it's a coded phrase or something that, has a deeper meaning than that. But it also, when she was saying that, it flashed to a robotic eye and surgery being done. So it does make me wonder if Spike has some kind of eye implant or something, and that's gonna play into the story somehow or something, because I think that's the second time we've seen a bunch of doctors around a table and a mechanical eyeball and stuff like that. So is that what she means by two different colored eyes? Is one of them of his is a fake, but I don't know how all that's gonna come back around and everything, but yeah, so we got a little bit more of that. Obviously, Spike never ran into Julia, so he's still gonna be on the search for her, I imagine, and Vicious got away, so I imagine Vicious is gonna be, turning up again, obviously, but poor Lin is not gonna be turning up again. Sacrificed himself, not for, in Vicious's words, not to save Vicious, but to abide by the rules, seemingly, So it's an interesting turnout. We didn't get to know Lin that well either, but Spike seemed to care about him, when Lin jumped in front of Vicious and then ended up shooting Spike with a trank. You could definitely see that Spike cared about Lin and didn't want to hurt him, So I imagine it's because Lin was also a part. I think it actually might have shown them working with Lin when he was younger or something, but it's part of the same organization that they had worked for before, but that Spike had worked for before, but yeah, lots of interesting stuff. I'm curious where all of this is going with, Vicious doing his thing and like the idea of Julia being out there still and Spike wanting to find her. Like, I wonder where all this goes throughout the rest of the season, um but yeah, we had the kind of breakup and then come back together of Jet and Spike as well as Faye in a way, um but Jet and Spike had their argument, went their separate ways. Jet said that he would take Spike back if he brought Gren back as a bounty, but then Spike showed up, said he had nothing, and Jet, of course, let him back, regardless. So, which I figured they were gonna be getting back together, but it's that typical like guy thing where you don't want to like show the weakness and show the compassion, so you set an ultimatum, like, if you do this, you can come back, so it feels like you have the power and you're not giving in and you're not like taking a loss yourself. It's a very typical guy thing to do, I feel like. But yeah, I'm really curious to see where we go from here, because it's a very interesting show where we have like our episodic episodes that seem not to tie into any of this, but then every now and then we bring up these little story elements that drag us down, and we learn like a tiny bit more each time. Like this time we got a little bit of flashes and a little bit of context for some things, but still like kind of have no idea about like what happened with Julia in the past and everything. And even Jet and Faye talk about it, and they're like, who's Julia? And I don't know, someone Spike knew, like they don't even know either. So it's just something we're gonna have to learn as we go through the show. So yeah, anyways guys, that's gonna be it from me. I'm looking forward to seeing more from this show. I enjoy it quite a bit, if not only for just like some of the animation can be very good, and then also the music is just incredible in this show. So it's just a pleasant to watch for that alone, but the story is great as well. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon. This originally was a Patreon exclusive, which means that you can watch the entire rest of this show on my Patreon right now. You can also see some other shows. I typically have a live action show going, as well as, an anime, which means something will have taken this show's place, and there will be a live action on there as well. So check all that out if you're interested. There's also early access for some of my other shows, so just a whole bunch of benefits and stuff like that. Link should be in the description, or it should be popping up on the screen right about now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.